Hi guys, how's it going? Ivano here, and today I'm going to do another little commentary on a Huttball game that we played the other day. I think Huttball is actually a pretty fun game that I at least enjoy it a lot. I know a lot of people don't like it, but I think it's probably the most fun form of PvP that's still in the game right now. So yeah, I'm going to comment a little bit over it. I'm going to go over my own mistakes, over the things that went well. In this game, we are playing a 3-man premade. It's Kiddo who's playing Sentinel, it's me who's playing Vanguard, and then there's Neffie on the Sage Healer. And anyway, this game is one of those games where the fight is not in our favor. The enemy team has more damage and heal, and we're struggling to survive. But anyway, give them a good battle, so let's see how it goes. So the first ball is ours, and it's actually Kiddo on the Sentinel who has it. Gets knocked back, and he's already white barred. And what you want to do in Huttball as a general strategy is either you want to control mid with damage and then just quickly win by doing a chain where one guy stands here, one guy stands here, and then you would have someone on the line or up here, so we can easily score. But in this game, it looks like they have more people in mid, and we're trying to run this way over the ledges here, trying to support our ball carrier by giving him an option to pass. So that's always very important. If everyone stands in a circle, then there's nowhere to pass to. And one of the most important things in Huttball is just to have someone in front of the ball carrier that can either support him with, for example, a pull, or just someone to pass to. So Kiddo jumps to this guy. We are trying to fire pull someone, and in fact, we're getting this assassin, stunning him in the fire. Now that's obviously good, and as a Vanguard, that's what you want to do. You always want to be wary of your pull cooldown, because this way you can just send someone to respawn for 20 seconds, and now they're not in the fight. They cannot use your abilities, so that's obviously very good for your team. Unfortunately, he gets stuck at the stun trap, so we cannot really help Kiddo right now. He's in the pit right now, gets pulled up, and then for some reason, I'm actually not sure what happened here. I think he tried to pass to the guy who's on the line, but for some reason, pass didn't arrive. 0-0, the ball is reset, so it's back in mid, and we try to get back there. We're kind of stuck between the traps here, so that's not great. At this point, I'm thinking maybe I can stay here. So if we get the next ball, we can do a pass chain from here over here and then pass to me. So that would be the fastest way to score, is not to run the ball, but sometimes just to pass the ball. And I see we do have the ball, so that's good. But now this PT goes on me and basically challenges me to a 1-on-1. So I'm like, okay, sure, bro, let's do this. Pop my shield immediately, pop my burst, and show him how it's done. Unfortunately, it's not really a 1v1 because you can see there's a lethality operative to the right hitting me, and also he gets some heals from this guy over here. This is kind of trolling, to be honest. I should be supporting my team more, but, well, what can you do? Like I said, we were here to have fun. Anyway, this guy is carrying the ball to the line. Looks pretty good. And we have one guy up here who's ready to receive the pass, and actually another guy on the line, so this should be a score. Well, we're just happily 1v1ing. I'm pulling this guy into the trap. Always a very good trick. Now you can see he should die, but he has his healer back there. So he's in fact not dying. We are still carrying the ball in the pit down there. I'm not sure why he isn't scoring already. We should have had 2 goals by now. Now he passes. And unfortunately, the guy was still in stealth. So yeah, the ball resets again. This unfortunately happens sometimes, but yeah, please, if you're playing the stealther here, it's better to come out of stealth half a second early than too late. So we're a little bit disappointed at this point. We still pop some cooldowns. This guy still wants to fight us, backed up by his healer. So we decide that it's not a good fight. And we try to disengage, again being in a position where our team can theoretically pass to us, even though we're pretty low here. So now a different PowerTech appears. And at this point, we are almost out of cooldowns. So something you can do, like in this situation, get stunned, is to try to run to the fire. We see it's about to go on. We have pull. So we run towards the fire, try to pull this guy, but he drops down just before it. Probably saw it coming. Also, he's low at 50k, so he would be in one-shot territory there as well. We are, however, super low, so there's not really a pull on here. We're trying to run away and live to fight another day. Our healer is there, gives us a bubble, but we are running for the med pack, turning around to see whether anyone comes to knock us down. And now it looks like the enemy has the ball. So we had already 2 chances, didn't manage to score. That's not great. Let's see what happens next. So here we have a decision to make. The fire is on, and if I wait for it to go off, takes whatever 8 seconds, and then wait for the next fire to come, I'll be too late. So I try to pull this ball carrier here and decide to, I'm probably going to die if I run to the fire. But I said that's fine. If I die, Neffie would probably get the ball since she's next to me, and she can maybe mount a counter attack. So I tried to pull this guy. Not sure why my target is still on the Sage, but you can see the animation goes off on the assassin tank. But he deflects it, and I die anyway. Unfortunate, but it happens. Now I wasted my pull, and unfortunately they do a quick pass to this guy up here, and I make another mistake here. I should have expected that they probably have a stealther on the line. So I should have stayed on the line right there and used my carbonize to intercept the ball. Instead, the tank makes a nice pass and the operative scores. 1-0 for the enemy, oh no. Looks like Kiddo has the ball and he has speed, but he gets pulled back by PT. They actually have 2 PTs in a shadow tank, so it's going to be hard for us to score. Trying to pull Dynamo here, who immediately face walks. Now we have another 30 seconds on the pull. Neffie and Kiddo are trying to play the game and win. Kiddo gets pulled again. I think this time it was a shadow tank. And he gets stunned. It almost dies, but with 1 HP, he sees me over here. I'm behind the fire, and this is what I was talking about. Yeah, you always want to be in a position where you can receive the pass from your teammate. And this is almost a perfect position because the whole enemy team is over there. They have just used their pull, so they don't have anything that they can do to me actually right now. I have my holder line active, and I'm in a good position to score the ball right now. If we look at the minimap, I can also see that we have 1 guy on the line. This is very important. So in fact, this is a quick goal. I catch the ball. I get rooted here, so I pop my holder line. I get stunned here, but it's a short stun. I'm jumping down, and the guy paid attention. I do a quick pass to him, he unstealths just in time. And now the tank actually doesn't have his pull since he just used it on Kiddo, so this is an easy goal. 1-1. We die, respawn. Make sure to let your teammates know in chat who they have to give the MVP to after the match. Fast forward, we have the ball, but you can see we're losing. The enemy has better damage, probably a bigger premade, who knows. But we're trying our best. So what you can do in this situation is, again, not everyone should try to stand like in this big circle here. So again, my game plan is the same. We're going to run up here. We're going to try to be an opportunity for a pass, basically. And we have the stealth on the line that can score. So here, very nice. Kiddo breaks free from the Zerg, pops his predation, passes to the guy on the line, who catches it. And this should be the next goal. In the meantime, we're trying to pull another guy. He doesn't have breaker and dies. For some reason, we didn't score here. I didn't actually see what happened. I was getting ready to get the next ball. But I guess the ball carrier on the line got stunned and got pulled back. So right now, I'm actually not sure where the ball is. So I'm trying to figure that out. And I can see the ball is behind me. We have it again. But we don't have a guy on the line anymore. So that means, in fact, he probably got pulled. Or now what I'm trying to do here is I'm not the best ball carrier as a PowerTech anyway. So here I'm just trying to attack these, 4 or 5 people. Do some damage to them. They actually get naded. And here I'm basically just trying to create a distraction. So I pop all my cooldowns early. I know they're going to try to kill me just from me being here. And I try to buy some time for my ball carrier to advance the ball. Unfortunately, as you can see up here, the ball carrier got pulled and died in the fire. So the PT has the ball now. Doing some damage to them, hoping that they will chase me actually, and in fact some of them do. This just means that when they're chasing me, they're not supporting the ball carrier. And if I can make 4 people chase me, well, that's obviously very good for our team because it means we have a numerical advantage somewhere else. Okay, ball gets reset, Neffie gets it in mid. We're trying to run it. I'm super low here. They were chasing me, so I'm just trying to get away. I run on the fan, and indeed, I survive with about 60% HP. Neffie is running the ball, looks pretty good. And we are just trying to get out of combat, getting a map pack, fast forward a little bit. So they kill us again. We simply didn't have a tank or enough heal to survive their damage. So what we're trying to do now is, of course, get the ball back. Here the shadow tank jumps to me. I'm trying to move here actually, so he cannot knock me down to the pit. So you can see in a second I'll move to the left. But when he actually knocks me, I go down the pit anyway. Very annoying. I was actually not in the position that I thought I was. So I run around. I'm not running here. I'm running around so I can pull him into this fire up here. Let's see what happened there. So they have the ball. It's 1-1. Shadow tank with cooldowns. This should be an easy score for them. Kiddo is doing damage. I'm trying to pull this guy, but he has deflection. So if I pull him now, that would probably be a miss again. And he fails his pass. Or did he? Where is it? Ah, here we are. So some weird interaction, but anyway, I pull this guy into the stun trap. And at the same time, he was passing, so we intercept the ball. Very nice, happens sometimes. Now I'm guarded, and I have cooldowns, so maybe I should be able to live a little bit. So we see what happens. I think I tried to pass to Kiddo right now. He is the better ball carrier, being a sentinel. And now they're all trapped on the other side of the fire. So that was very good timing. Kiddo mad dashes and tries to run. But now the tank, Sin, pulls him back and knocks him into the fire. He gets out of it, but I think here he is about to die, and they're getting the ball again. Yeah, and this is what I mean. They just have way more damage. They have the tank. They're probably in a premade from the looks of it, so kind of a hard game to win, but it's still 1-1, so I guess anyone can still win it. Now all of the team is supporting the ball. They're running forward. They're trying to score here. We're pulling this guy into the stun trap, so he's taking extra damage, but he gets counter-pulled by the healer. Actually, a very nice counter-pull. Or was it Dynamo? Maybe it was Dynamo. And they're doing a nice pass chain. Now again, the healer has the ball. We have no pull, so it's not going to be easy to stop this one. Okay, but our Vanguard decides to start playing the game and pulls back the ball carrier. Very good play by him. So we're just doing some damage to this guy, doing some damage. Our pull is almost ready again. And now he does what he should have done all along. Not try to run the ball up here on these kind of catwalks, but jump down to the pit, because now it's harder for me to pull him. He also gets netted. I jump to this guy. I try to kill him, but yeah, he probably has an off heal or something. We just don't have enough damage. He passes, I think, in a second to the tank, but I have pull, so I can pull him back. This time it doesn't miss. But now I think in a second, unfortunately, Kiddo makes a little mistake because he fights too close to the edge, and the shadow tank can jump to him and scores 2-1 for them. Well, shit happens. No one is perfect. So here we're farming some damage. This is pretty bad. We should be going back into mid, trying to score the next goal. But actually, and this is an important lesson for Huttball, you can see a lot of their team followed the ball carrier into the pit. And we have a guy in mid who is all alone, who is grabbing the ball right now as it resets. And we have a guy on the line. You can see him running here. He's jumping down. And this is actually one of the fastest goals that we have scored. So sometimes these counter attacks, if you just conceded a goal, what you should do is not try to chase so much, but get mid and get a quick counter goal. Now it's 2-2, 1 minute left, and the game is on. So again, Shadow Tank is carrying the ball, but this time our pull doesn't miss. We stun him. He breaks it fast enough. Unfortunately, Kiddo dies in the flames. And now they're just passing the ball. Ball is at the healer. And he does have a tank, knocks us into the pit. This is going to be tough to win at this point. So we're running back up. People are dying left and right. We're trying somehow to get the ball. Let's see what happens. I'm actually not sure what happened there. Let's try to see it again. I think they made a bad pass and Kiddo intercepted it, because here we already have the ball. And Kiddo now actually redeems himself, because I think at this point he uses Camouflage, which resets the ball. No one is really sure at this point yet what happened, but he mad dashes very quickly into mid, jumps to this guy, and now Neffie and I are quick to react to what happened. And now a nice play unfolds. Kiddo grabs the ball and runs. I'm carbonizing here, stunning all these guys behind me, so they cannot do anything. The PTs are all stunned. And now the tank, because I'm playing the stun tactical, I managed to stun the tank, which gives Kiddo just enough time to get out of line of sight for the pull. And we have a guy on the line who's about to score for the 3-2. Lovely, very quick reactions and well played there. Those 20 seconds, we have the ball again. I think at this point, they've probably given up. So yeah, a nice and close game. And I think it shows that you can win in Huttball, even if you're, the smaller premade, even if you really get farmed on damage. But at the end of the day, running the ball and pulling people into the fire is all that matters. And that's exactly what makes Huttball so fun. Hopefully you enjoyed this little analysis. If you did, please leave a like on this video, subscribe to the channel, and I'll see you guys tomorrow.